Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if this is your first time being here. This is Empowered Gems Tarot. My name is Melissa. This channel used to be titled Tarot by Melissa, so if you've been looking for me under that name, then you're in the right place. Today we're going to be looking into your person's next action toward you, blunt AF. So we're going to be looking into their next move or any action that they may or may not be taking as it pertains to you and this connection. Getting into a couple of disclaimers. Remember that this is a general collective reading on YouTube, so messages may vary with how specifically they're going to resonate with each viewer out there. As a best practice, if anything in a reading like this ever feels confusing or feels like it doesn't really fits with your specific situation, those are typically indications that those are not your messages. So just release that, let it go, and accept that those messages were meant for someone else out there in the collective. If you did want to book a personal reading, those are usually a better way to get a more specific read on your own personal energy. If you wanted to book one with me, the link to my website is in the description box down below. All right, so let's go ahead and select your reading. Today we have a choice between 3 readings. If you're drawn to reading number 1, we will be working with the NYC Tarot deck and this sodalite. I'm sorry, this is not sodalite. This is lapis lazuli, this lapis lazuli heart. If you're drawn to reading number 2, we're working with the Golden Wheel Tarot deck and this Angel Aura rose quartz. And if you're drawn to reading number 3, we'll be working with the Star Spinner Tarot deck and this Bumblebee Jasper. So I want you guys to take a deep breath. Think about your person. Really focusing in on their next move or action toward you and what you need to know about their energy. Go ahead and select the deck or crystal that you feel the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that will skip you ahead to your chosen reading. See you there. Hey Group 1, and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be looking into your person's next move or action toward you, blunt AF. And you guys selected the NYC Tarot and this really pretty lapis lazuli crystal. There could be something connected to communication that is significant for this person with regard to their next move or action. With this lapis lazuli energy being here, blue is deeply associated with the throat chakra, and this is like a deep blue. So this is kind of giving me the energy of deep conversations or some form of information being shared here, some form of authentic expression of self coming through. So let's take a look at our oracles. Okay, so we've got Into the Unknown. And then we also have Soulmate. I feel you are my equal. You make me want to be a better person, not just for you, but also for myself. You challenge me to change and grow. Okay. So where this person stands, you guys, with regard to their next move is with this Into the Unknown energy. This is all about your person kind of viewing what's next for this connection as them sort of stepping into a new experience. I feel like this person may have been through a lot recently, and the reason I feel this is because we have this rainbow right behind her in the card, right? And rainbows always come through after it rains, after a period of like purging or maybe after a thunderstorm. So I feel like it's possible that for your person, they have been through a difficult time. They've been through like a purge or a release of something in their life. And it feels with this Into the Unknown, with the soulmate energy, that they're very drawn and pulled in your direction. But the thing about Into the Unknown is that it's a little bit of a clumsy energy, right? Like it's sort of like the Fool. We step into a new experience as the Fool, but we're not always super self-aware because we just don't know what we don't know, okay? So I do get a little bit of a clumsy energy from this person. I also think that this person is really needing to learn, if they haven't already, to trust in their intuition, right? I think they feel really drawn to you, but I feel like they don't really know why. they're drawn to you. And so with the number 7 here, I think your person is going through some sort of a spiritual shift or like a spiritual awakening at this time as they've come out of this like difficult chapter and as they come toward you. So let's see if they are coming toward you. What's their next move? What's their next action, Spirit? Okay, Spirit. So what is pile number 1's person's next move or action with regard to pile 1? What's their next move or action toward group number 1 and their connection? And look at that. A clumsy energy. Like, I feel like Spirit is wanting me to tell you guys that this person might make mistakes. Okay, because there's something, this is like uncharted territory for them for some reason. Okay, so what's their next action, please, Spirit? Okay, so we've got the Page of Cups, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Death card. Wow. We do have a Two of Cups in reverse here at the bottom of the deck. So I'm definitely kind of curious to dig into that, because this is also kind of showing me like there's something that this person sees as like you guys being not on the same page here. Okay. Two of Cups reverse can also talk about things like breakups, separation, not being on the same page with what we both want out of the connection. So let's see. What's their next action, Spirit, toward group 1? Help us understand, please. Clarify this Page of Cups. We have gratuity. Clarify this Ten of Swords reverse. We have shy, and clarifying this Death card. We have no you hang up. Interesting. We also have this undertone of things being frigid. So maybe when this person have not spoken in a while, group 1, I actually do kind of feel like that's the case, because like this energy of no you hang up kind of talks about lengthy conversations, catching up with somebody, right? And so it could be that this person is going to be reaching out to you after a period of separation, after like a time where you guys have been apart for some reason. So what's their next move? Well, I definitely feel like with this Page of Cups that you can expect some form of communication. You know, this expression of gratitude, this expression of positivity from this person. But something that's really important for you guys to know, just like to manage your expectations here, is that the Page of Cups is more of a quiet expression. It's more of a shy expression. Okay, it's kind of like this person is maybe testing the waters with you a little bit. Okay, I do think with this lapis lazuli, there is this desire for more though, especially with this energy of no you hang up. Like, I think this person really wants to talk more with you. I think they want to get to know you a little bit better, or talk about maybe whatever it is. For those of you where you were separate from this person for a while, or maybe there was an issue here, I think they want to talk to you about that. But I feel like with this Page of Cups and gratuity, they're going to just kind of send you a message, right? Like via IM or like DMs, text message, something kind, something sweet, but something that's kind of shy and reserved with emotions, okay? I think this person is coming back around in a more positive mindset, right? And so I think that they are going to be positive in their expression to you. The Ten of Swords in reverse is also a really positive card to get here too, because it's making me feel like there's something that's been really stressing this person out that they are wanting to move away from. I also think for some of you guys, this person can be a little bit of like a drama queen in their head, right? Because we have, if we look at this, this is like Broadway, right? So when I think of Broadway, I think of theater, right? So there could be something about this person like kind of amping things up in their head to be almost like worse than what they actually are. Like, I think they overthink a lot, and it kind of makes them nervous. And so I think that's going to be part of the energy that you experience. I think they might be a little shy, a little nervous, but still sweet and positive when they do reach out to you. I also think they're kind of back and forth about what they want to do too. Yeah, it's like, I think they've been through a heartbreak recently, or a heartache of some sort recently. Maybe they've been dealing with a lot of drama in their life, or maybe there's been drama between you guys that they're wanting to move past. But it's interesting, you guys, because the Death card is like massive. Like, that is an energy of, this person really going through a major shift, a transition. And I think the transition feels like it's bigger than just this connection. I think this transition is like their life. Something in their life is shifting and changing very deeply. And I feel like this person does want to talk to you about this. But I'm almost feeling like, I don't know, for some of you guys, I feel like with that Two of Cups, it's almost giving me like an energy of maybe this person shares like something with you, or they do reach out, and maybe you guys do have a conversation with them. But it almost like, for some of you, makes me feel like this person could be leaving you behind, like moving on to something else, with the Two of Cups reverse being here. So let's see. I want to try to understand, like, are they moving away from you, or are they wanting to kind of get on the same page with you? I'm just looking at this. Yeah, this is like driving through a graveyard here, like driving out of the city and away through the graveyard, maybe into the country. It feels like there's something they want to talk about with you, like something that they feel needs to be laid to rest. Something that caused you guys to not be on the same page emotionally, or something that caused you guys to like separate here. And the Death card is deep energy, right? Kind of like we were getting with that lapis lazuli. Like, there is this desire for a deep conversation with you. So let's keep going. Spirit, help us understand, what's their next move? What's their next action toward group 1? We have travel, moving, long distance, vacation. What's their next move, please, Spirit? Towards group number 1. Pretending. Someone is not being authentic. Reconciliation, coming back together. Interesting. We also have the Cat Lady, prolonged single status, contentment. Maybe this person's been single for a while, or maybe they want to be single for a while. Okay, so what's their next move? Well, I think that there's definitely a reconciliation coming through. Like, you and this person are going to be coming back together. Group number 1. Maybe you and this person are at a distance from one another here as well. And this could be why the communication is a little bit more subtle. Because maybe you don't necessarily see this person in person a lot. But I almost feel like there's potential for that here with the travel energy. Like, maybe they're traveling to you, or they're in your area, or like something is happening with travel that they want to talk to you about, that they want to tell you. Like, I could almost see this being like, hey, I'm going to be in your area this weekend. Do you want to connect? Or maybe it's vice versa. Maybe you're going to be in their area and they see that you're there and they reach out. But there is definitely like something here that they're holding back from. Like, they're not being fully themselves around you. They're shy, they're nervous, and they feel like they kind of have to wear a mask around you. And I think part of it is just because they don't really know how to act around you. They don't really know how to be around you. And this person is definitely like an overthinker. And I don't think they want to like come across the wrong way, or they don't want to mess things up. But it does kind of feel with this, like maybe I take back what I said about you guys separating after this, because it does feel like there's this very strong desire with their next action to like come back together, to reconcile, to talk. Because the Death card, it's like deep. It's like there's a depth to this. It's like, even though I feel like they're just kind of reaching out initially via text message, this person is going through a big shift in their life. And I feel like this is something they want to tell you about, or something they want to talk with you about. And they could be kind of thinking, for some of you guys, about how you fit in to this change that they're moving through here. Whether they're moving or relocating, or whether they're coming toward you, like moving closer to you, something like that. So let's keep going. Group number 1. Tell us more about this person's next action, please, Spirit, toward group number 1. Hold on. Divine timing. Now is not a favorable time. There are things impacting this connection. Okay. Situationship. Things can get confusing. Ask yourself, where is this going and what do you want? There's definitely like this indecisive energy for sure with that shy. It's like they want to come toward you. They feel really drawn to you, but they also feel like, oh, I don't know. That song by Chris Brown called Undecided is like kind of in my head right now. Okay. We do also have temporary. The best way to get over the ex or the past is to entertain something new. Interesting. And then we do have true love here at the bottom of the deck with authentic. Feels like home. So here's the thing, you guys. I do feel, maybe for a lot of you guys watching this, that what this person is leaving behind is like an ex, or like a really long-term relationship. And it could be that now they're moving into being single after being in a relationship for a really long time. And so that would make sense with the Two of Cups, the breakup energy being here at the bottom of the deck. But it's like, I feel for a lot of you guys, like this person is still kind of, that's why they're in this fool energy, this clumsier energy of like not really knowing how to act around you. Because I think they don't really fully know what they want. They just know that they want to talk to you. So it's like, I wouldn't necessarily expect them to come in with like, oh, I want to take you on a date, or, oh, I want to like have a relationship. It's like, no, I think they just want to talk to you. I think they just feel drawn and they want to like talk and get to know you a little bit better, or just connect. And maybe part of the reason why it's going to start off small with this Page of Cups is because they are still dealing with some of those outer circumstances of what they're leaving behind. So what I want to do, group 1, is I'm going to close this out with some advice for you about your own energy and what you may want to be mindful of as you move through this situation, this connection with your person. Advice for group 1, please, Spirit. Ooh. We have bitterness. I do not engage in gossip about others, as to do so only breeds negativity. Do unto others what you would have done unto you. Okay. So Spirit is saying don't talk mess. Don't talk about it. Don't gossip with this person. Even if they want to gossip to you. We also have unaware. I do not pretend to be blinded to things I know deep down are not good for me. And then at the bottom of the deck, we also have support. I have faith that the universe is guiding me towards what is best for me. Okay. So I think Spirit is wanting you guys to kind of trust that the situation will unfold in divine timing, and that the universe is going to guide you to whoever it is that's meant for you, whether it be this person at some point in time or someone else. So it's kind of this relinquishing of control that I'm feeling with this. There's something about this person that Spirit is saying is not really healthy for you, or that maybe something about their dynamic or circumstances, or the circumstances here is not really ideal. And I think they're wanting you to protect yourself, because I don't think this person is super self-aware yet. I think that they're a little bit blinded, but Spirit is saying that you're not blinded. You actually have a much more clear read on the situation. And so I don't think that they want you to take the lead from this person. Okay. I think regardless, like, this person is definitely going to be taking action. They're going to message you and be sweet and nice and maybe want to talk to you, right? That's their next move. But I think Spirit is wanting you to make sure that you're standing in your power, in the truth of what you know the situation to be, and navigating the situation accordingly. And I think there's just something here, drama, right? Like, there's something about gossip and negativity that they're wanting you to not engage in with this person. So I don't know if they want to bring that up to you, or if something about this connection, when you guys do connect, if there could be gossip about it. I think Spirit is just wanting you to just be careful there. So this is kind of what I see, group one. We're going to end the message here, but comment below. Please let me know about what's been happening with your person and how this reading resonates with your personal situation. If you guys do want to continue to support my work, do make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Hit the notification bells so that you will be updated when I post a new reading, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you guys selected the Tarot of the Golden Wheel and this really beautiful angel aura quartz, rose quartz rather, then this is going to be your reading. So today we're looking into your person's next move or action toward you, blunt AF, as we always do here on the channel. And we're going to start by looking into your person's current energetic stance toward you. Where do they stand with regard to their next action toward you? So we start off here with Moonlight, and it is in the reverse. And then we also have Magical and Powerful. New beginnings and alignment, taking action toward destiny, creator of own reality through powers of manifesting. I used to limit my goals and place myself in a box based on what I was told I was capable of. Since meeting you, my views have expanded, and I'm trying to dream big. Because of you, I know I deserve more. That's interesting. I think this person definitely is in a place where they feel very inspired by you. I think that you maybe have illuminated for them like areas where they should be like raising their standards a little bit when it comes to love and relationships here. But I do feel with this Moonlight in reverse that your person is definitely an overthinker. And I think that they allow negative thoughts to impact their actions, right? It's like self-sabotage, like thinking, oh, I don't deserve that, or I'm not worthy of that. And then they act in ways that reflect that back. You know what I mean? So I think that's part of what this person might be realizing at this time, is that like they're the creator of their own reality through their thoughts, right? Thoughts become things. I also feel like there's something about you that this person views as being very unique, very special, like you're a unicorn to them. You really inspire this person. So let's see, group 2, what else we can get about their actions toward you. So what is this person's next move or action toward my group number 2 viewers? Please, Spirit. All right, so we've got a King of Swords in reverse. So yeah, illogical thinking. Let's see. We have the 10 of Swords in the upright. What's their next move? Toward group 2, please, Spirit. The Hermit. And then we also have a Queen of Cups reversed here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm going to pull some clarifiers here in just a moment. Group number 2. What's their next action, please, Spirit? So we have it's a plan. We have why. And then we have cheers. Okay, what's their next move? Group 2. There's something here about you guys going out. I see it with cheers and it's a plan. But there's something about you guys going out with them that doesn't feel like it's going to go well with this 10 of Swords and why being here. So as you guys are coming into this reading, group number 2, I don't know if you guys already have plans with this person. Like maybe they've asked you out on a date or you have something on calendar where you're going to see them. But it feels like this person does not really show up as their best self, okay? The King of Swords in reverse, you guys, is somebody who is not thinking logically or clearly about things, which makes sense with this Moonlight in reverse. It's like they are really in their head, they overthink things, they self-sabotage, and they're negative. And I feel like this is how they're going to show up when you guys go out. And then with the 10 of Swords and why, it's like they're not going to understand why it didn't go well. And they're going to feel kind of bad that it didn't go well with the 10 of Swords. They're going to be in their head again. I don't know, you guys, if this person is just not very confident in themselves. They're not confident in their intelligence. They're not confident in their expression. Or if they're just somebody that's a jerk. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know for sure. I could definitely see this person being someone that does not like emotion with the Queen of Cups in reverse, or they don't understand like how to really navigate emotion. They could be seeing you, my viewer, as being too emotional for some. The King of Swords itself like is not an energy of emotion, right? It's an energy of logic, coldness, strategy, intellect. So already I'm kind of seeing that there's like an incompatibility here between you guys from this person's perspective, because they're more of the air element and you're more of the water element from their view, and they don't understand it. So I think what's coming up next is that there's an energy of you guys going out on a date, and something about this date is not going well with this 10 of Swords and this Y energy here. There's frustration, there's annoyances here. But the thing is like the King of Swords in reverse is not a problem solver. Okay, this can be somebody who's very brutal, honestly, ruthless in their energy. So I don't know if they say something to you that's like kind of crazy, or if they like hold back too much or something with the King of Swords in reverse. But I see you guys like connecting with them, it doesn't go well, and then they just kind of pull back their energy with the Hermit. They pull it back and they reflect on what happened. So what is going on with this person, Spirit? Help us understand. What's their next move toward my group number 2 viewers, please? Help us understand. We have let it be. Take no action, let fate play out. I feel like a lot of my group 2 viewers, you guys have already interacted with this person, and I'm picking up on the energy of what happened the last time you saw them. We also have ghosted, no contact. Yeah. Okay. And we have these 2 falling out of the, we have 3 falling out of the deck. So we've got legal, court will impact this relationship, spice it up, and letting go. Release and let go, moving on, releasing the past. Okay. So I think for a lot of you guys, you're friends with this person, or you had a friendship with this person. Maybe you were just kind of casually getting to know them. This could have been somebody too that you weren't really expecting to connect with, and vice versa. Again, they see you as being very unique in some way here, very different from them. But I feel for some of you guys, like, especially with this energy of anniversaries, I don't know, it's making me feel like for some of you guys, this person is going through like a divorce or separation here, and they wanted to kind of switch things up by connecting with you because they're trying to move on from their past. Maybe the Queen of Cups is an ex of theirs. It could be how they see you for some of you guys. Yeah, the 2 of Pentacles reversed here. It's like they have too much on their plate, and so they just like drop the ball when it comes to this connection here. So it's interesting, right? Like this person, almost to me, it feels like they're playing hard to get, or it feels like they're just not confident in their ability to like ask you out and follow through at this time. They're reflecting a lot on their past, and to me, it looks like Spirit is saying their next action toward you is that they're gonna ghost you. They're gonna pull back their energy here with let it be, ghosted, and the Hermit. For some of you guys, if you've never gone out with this person, like for a lot of my group 2 viewers, it feels like I'm picking up on a situation that has already happened, right? Or maybe you guys went on a date with them and then they ghosted after, or they like didn't really show up as their best self, or said or did something crazy from their perspective. But for others of you, it's like maybe they think about taking you out on a date, but their confidence is so low that they don't actually follow through with it. It's like with the King of Swords in reverse and this like chess energy here, it's like, let me just sabotage what I actually want to do by not doing it. You know what I mean? It's like they want to ask you out, but they are too afraid to, or they feel like it's just better if they let it go at this time. So yeah, I think they're going to ghost. I think they're going to pull back their energy, group 2. But I think a lot of it has to do with them getting out of something or having legal problems here. And they're trying to move on from the past. What's their next move or action, Spirit? Hold on. Yeah, look. Back and forth. When you're gone, I want you back, but nothing is going to change once I get you back. So it's like they feel pulled and drawn to you, but then I think Spirit is saying that they're just going to kind of continue to give you the runaround here. We have fire. Play with this fire and you will get burned. So they have a lot of fears, you guys. They have a lot of fears about getting hurt. I think they've been hurt in the past. They may not have the most healthy view on relationships. We have secretive. This one is hiding their real feelings. So they're keeping something from you as well. This says bad, you won't get my heart, but I can work miracles. This person, I think, feels more comfortable expressing that they care through like acts of service, right? Like I think this could be the type of person that would come and like, I don't know, take the trash out for you or do like little tasks around your home for you or something like that, you know? But they're not in a place where they're ready to open up their heart at this time. So what's their next move, group 2? I don't think there's really much coming through here. I think this person is really in their head. I feel like there's a part of them that really wants a new beginning with you, but like Spirit is kind of showing me somebody who is blocking their own blessings through illogical thoughts. You know, like they really sabotage their happiness because it's like they have with the King of Swords reverse, like there's some sort of warped view that they have about relationships or about like how a man should be in a relationship or how a woman should be in a relationship. Like there's something here that I think has been, it's either bubbling beneath the surface or you've found out about this person, the way they view relationships that is not logical and not healthy. And Spirit is also showing us that they're moving through releasing an ex or releasing something from the past, potentially even dealing with some legal challenges at this time. So let's take a look and see what Spirit would like for you to keep in mind about this connection as it relates to your own energy, group number 2. Advice for group 2 as it pertains to this person, please, Spirit. Issues. I realize that everyone has their own issues to heal in life. I cannot do the work for anyone else but myself. So you've got to let this person like kind of heal and move through their issues in their own timing, because it's clear to me that they're struggling when I tap into this energy. We have heart opening, I forgive you. And then Spirit is saying forgiveness is important here. You know, I think that this person ghosted you. I think that they might have even said something kind of wacky to you. I don't know. Or something that was a little off or insulting here. Some of you guys, like one thing that I've learned recently about the King of Swords in reverse that I'll share with all of you, because you guys know I like to educate on my channel as well. I have learned that the King of Swords reverse can be somebody who's like prejudiced or racist or has like very problematic views like that. I do notice we have a little bit of an LGBTQ theme here. That might not be the case for all of you where this person has issues with that community, but it's like it definitely feels for someone out there that that could be the case. And if it's not the case, just know that that's some new info of the King of Swords that you can apply as you do your own readings. But there could be something here around that too. And Spirit is saying like forgiveness. Regardless of what this person did to you, group 2, in the past, I feel like Spirit is saying forgiveness, not necessarily because we excuse the bad behavior or whatever they said or did. It's more about like you being able to release and let go of the negativity that this person brought onto you so that you can be able to just move forward without any baggage, you know? So forgiveness will help you, I think, to move forward. But also Spirit is saying like, this person has issues that they have to work out in their own time. They may have belief systems or views that they're going to have to arrive at their own conclusions about at some point, but you are not going to be able to get anyone to heal until they're ready to do that themselves. Okay. Whew. Goodness, group 2. This was a doozy of a reading. So what's their next move? I'm not really seeing much. I think they're going to be ghosting, really pulling back their energy. And I think Spirit is just wanting you to forgive and just make sure that you're not relinquishing too much of your power or your energy into trying to fix or heal this person, because they have to be able to do that on their own. Okay. So comment below, group 2. Let me know what's been happening between you and this person. And if you guys do want to continue to support my work, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you'll be updated whenever I post new content. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one soon. Bye. Hey group 3, and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be looking into your person's next action toward you, Blunt AF. Today you guys selected the Star Spinner Tarot deck and this really cute little bumblebee Jasper. So let's take a look and see what their next action may be towards you, okay? So kicking us off, let's take a look at their current position as it pertains to this connection. All right, so we have goblins in reverse. Such a cute little card. Okay. We also have desensitize. Okay. This says the pain of our separation is tearing me apart. I don't know how to handle my feelings and emotions. Instead of working through the pain, I use and take whatever helps me feel numb. Okay. So this person, you guys, I think is very triggered by you. And I don't really think that they understand what it is that's bothering them, because the goblins card sort of talks about like our own little goblins that we have inside that can get like riled up when someone like crosses our boundaries, or if somebody bothers us or irritates us, or in this case, I think there's something that triggers this person. Okay. I feel like with this Bumblebee Jasper coming through, there's something about this person that they lack in confidence. And it's like, rather than going within and just kind of trying to understand what it is that's truly bothering them or truly the source of why they feel triggered, they just kind of numb or detach. Okay. Instead of conveying to you like, hey, I have a boundary, it's like they just pull back and they just detach. They keep you at arm's length kind of. And this person could be dealing with substance abuse issues as well for some. This is kind of where they stand energetically. So let's kind of try to understand their next action toward you. Group 3. What is this person's next move or action? Spirit towards group number 3. The other thing too, you guys, this person may not actually be triggered by you or feel upset with you specifically. It could just be that they're dealing with a lot right now of their own goblins or their own stuff going on. And so this is, you know, obviously if it's an external situation, that's going to be impacting the way they show up with you, you know. So let's see. Spirit, what is their next move or action toward my group 3 viewers? Okay, we have a 9 of Cups in reverse. We have the 6 of Cups. And the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're not very confident in themselves right now. And then we do have a Queen of Pentacles as well. I do think, you guys, that this person gets a little triggered by really nurturing like maternal energy. Like I feel they see you in this light. Maybe you guys, with the Queen of Pentacles, you guys could be like this person's spouse. Maybe some of you guys work with this person, or there's some sort of responsibility. Like they see you as someone who's very responsible and dependable and reliable. And I think there's something about those traits, plus like the way that you're so caring and nurturing, and they see you as being really confident. I don't know. I just feel like it kind of makes them feel inadequate for some reason. Not them competing with you and you don't even know, you know? All right, let's see. Group 3. So let's take a look. Clarification, please, Spirit. Help us understand this person's next move or action toward my beautiful group 3 viewers. We have Meow. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, look, they're competing. There's like that competitive energy here. I think this person is also putting on a front that things are good with them when they're not really good with them. You know, the King of Wands, when he's in his most like positive, like high vibe energy, is going to be a king that's very confident in himself. He's a magnetic, charismatic leader, you know, somebody who is able to kind of light a fire and inspire others. And I feel like this person here has sort of lost that side of themselves. I feel like it's capable, like they're capable of being that, or maybe they've been this before, but it's like there's almost an overcompensation energy that I'm getting from this game face. Like somebody who is fake, literally fake it till you make it. They're putting on an act like everything is good with them, but they're really not doing well. So what's their next move? I think that this person is going to kind of like just be the same with you as they typically are, group 3. I think that in whatever context you guys connect with them, I feel like they're just going to be kind of trying to fit into the crowd. Like the 9 of Cups in reverse is showing me a person who's kind of not getting what they want right now. They're not happy. They're not emotionally fulfilled as it pertains to this connection, or even as it pertains to their life in general. I don't know, you guys. I just feel like, especially if you're like identify as the feminine or identify as a woman in this connection, and this person is a man, if they identify as a man, I feel like they see you as somebody who is very beautiful and graceful and confident in yourself. And they, I think, feel triggered by that. They're triggered by that. Like they feel like they're not good enough, or they feel like you're outshining them or something. Yeah, and I'm getting anxious while I talk about this. I feel uncomfortable. I feel like this person even feels uncomfortable that they feel like that, you know? Having fun, trying to fit in, being playful, modeling after others, being whimsical and free-spirited. So I think that they're just going to kind of continue to try to get in where they fit in. When it comes to this connection, like maybe you guys are friends, maybe you guys belong to like a group. And there's something here with the 6 of Cups about the past. Like I think in terms of next action, group 3, there is some sort of reconciliation here, because the 6 of Cups can talk about reconciliation, coming back to or revisiting something from the past. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is some sort of you guys getting back together in whatever is like the status quo capacity that you connect with them. But I feel like this person is harboring some sort of resentment here toward you, or they're hurt over something, and it's like instead of them like addressing it with you, they're just like not gonna do that, and they're just gonna act like everything's okay when really it's not okay. And they don't have the confidence right now to problem solve. They're frustrated with something. So let's keep going, group 3. What's their next action, please, Spirit? Okay, so what's their next action for group number 3? What's this person's next action with regard to my group 3 viewers? Spice it up. They want something to change. Let it be. Take no action. Let fate play out. Lesson learned. And then look, we have fire energy here at the bottom of the deck. I think your person is frustrated, you guys, because I feel like they are really attracted to you with this spice it up energy. I think they really admire you. And I do feel like this person is like wanting a change. Like they're wanting to make a change with this connection. They're wanting to make a change in their life. But I feel like the problem here that's blocking this is that they're not really doing the work to understand what's bothering them. And even if they have done the work and they do understand what's bothering them, I feel like they're not communicating that with you, right? And so in terms of their next action, I think that there's reconciliation here. I stand by that. I think whatever is like the status quo that you guys typically have in this connection is what will be with this meow energy and this letting it be energy here as well. There's this sense of like they're not going to take any action. They're just going to let fate play things out. And there is some, like Spirit is saying, there is some sort of lesson that you guys are at the finish line with as it pertains to this person, or as this person, maybe a lesson for this person. But again, it's like there's a lesson here for them, but I feel like they're not like learning it. This is talking about focusing on the solution rather than the problem, but I don't feel with this apathy here, with this desensitized energy, I don't feel like they're really the King of Wands in reverse. Like they're not really focusing on solutions. They feel not very confident when I tap into their energy. So help us understand, Spirit, what are this person's next actions towards group number 3? Scared. Someone is scared to open up. Yeah. So it's like their next action is going to be to just be the same. So it's like, even though you guys probably both want to talk about something or there's something that's off here, they're too scared to, they don't have the confidence to just tell you to your face what's wrong. We have confessions. It's about to get real. So this is kind of interesting too, right? Because again, it's saying there's something that this person wants to tell you. Something they want to revisit from the past. Let's see. Friends with benefits. And then we also have missing you. So they do miss you. We do also have off limits already involved. So it could be that this person has someone else right now, and that's part of what's like keeping them from being fully open with you. But yeah, you guys, this person just seems like they're going through a lot in their life right now. And I feel like they are just going to kind of show up the same way that they always do with you. And there is this desire to maybe like apologize to you for something in the past, or maybe to like talk about something that they've been harboring resentment over. Talk about whatever is triggering them or bothering them. But it's like they're just not going to talk about it yet. They're not going to take action yet. And they see you as someone they want to like hook up with. Like they're very attracted to you. Maybe if this person is in another relationship, they're kind of bored in that relationship, and maybe part of the reason that they're drawn to you is because you're something different. You're something that can add some excitement to their life. Because this does talk about addictive behavior. So maybe this person has a habit of getting themselves into bad situations, or, you know, compromising situations when they're not happy. So let's end your reading, group 3, by just looking to see what advice Spirit has for you as it pertains to your own energy within this connection. We have senses. I choose to trust the energies of the situation rather than what my physical eyes see. Yeah. Pay attention to the energies with this person, you guys, because they are definitely putting on a front that everything is a certain way, but it's not. what you feel in your gut is the truth here. Ooh, okay. Let's grab one more. We have Creator. I manifest my own reality with my thoughts and words. Okay. So I think Spirit wants you to just be mindful that thoughts become things. What we think impacts how we feel, which impacts how we act, which impacts our outcomes, right? So I'm not really 100% sure how this connects to this person and what you have going on with them, but Spirit is wanting you to be mindful of that. And then we have Wild Woman, take me or leave me. Yeah. This person does not know what they want. This person is in limbo right now. And this also says worry. Worrying does nothing but disempower me. I choose to accept whatever outcome is for my highest good. So worrying about it, ruminating about this person, group number 3, it's only going to make things worse because it's taking the power away from you, right? And so this is a very powerful energy of the Wild Woman, of just being able to say, like, you either want to be with me or you don't, but you don't get to have this like cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying? So I think Spirit is wanting you to like be confident here yourself and to kind of stand your ground, because I think that you guys probably give a lot to this person. You're very nurturing. You're very loving to this person. They seem to reap a lot of benefits from this connection, and it doesn't look like from their energy like there's somebody who is able to really reciprocate that, right? So this is what I see, group 3. Comment below. Let me know what's been going on between you and this person. And if you do want to continue to support my work, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Hit the notification so that you will be updated when I upload new content. And I'll see you in the next reading soon. Bye.